Hello everyone, Stars RJ here. It's time to tip the scales for another game of Neverwinter Nights 2. It's time to, I guess, begin the siege of Crossroad Keep. Alrighty then, let's get started. Hey Naval, what's going on? Hey Mon, what's going on? What must I do? Hold the keep. That's all we can do. We'll keep fortifying the keep then. I just want to make sure I've got everything all set and ready to go. Yep, everything's all present and accounted for. Everyone's here. Let's begin. Let's start. Let's strike the enemy before they surround us. Attack before they attack us. And all that stuff. And all that rot. Okay, you can't go back after this point. Everything you bought, all purchases are final. Just want to let you know, everything's final.
My lord, you should rest. Gather your strength.
Hey, Nasha.
I must still remain strong. Any sign of weakness now to our own troops, and the King of Shadows will have gained another edge on us. He marches on Crossroad Keep, and it will not be long before his forces are at our gates. But you, Knight Captain, and your efforts here, you have served Neverwinter beyond the call of duty, risking your life not once, but several times without hesitation. If there is anything that I think will be the light against this shadow that comes against us, it is you and the fortress I have granted you. But on to the matters at hand.
What of Waterdeep? Of the Lord's Alliance? Have they answered our call?
Forces from Waterdeep and our other allies are on their way, but I do not know if they will arrive in time.
You cannot depend on reinforcements.
I agree. We must defend this keep as if we stand alone.
You must hold this keep against these shadows. You have raised this place with your own hands. Now you must keep it together and lead your men in battle.
I will not fail. I'll do what I can.
We should waste no time. Please meet us in the war room, Captain.
And no fighting. No fighting. This is the war room. Hey, Nasha. So I can't actually go back in there now because Nasha's sealed the door. Bastard. Yep. But that's also one of the most secure doors you can get because the Heave was in there. I think Alden. Actually, wait, was Alden not in here? And this is why I didn't want to really rebuild the West Wing or anything like that, because it automatically gets rebuilt. Okay, you can talk to this guy. Basement's sealed. Yeah, basement is sealed. No one is in those rooms. The library's still there. Now, Uncas is replaced by the Quartermaster. Okay, so you can't really buy much except healers, kits, and that's it. You can also buy spells and potions, but they're not really the useful ones. I mean, look, seriously? Okay, Ray's dead. Kinda useful. But that's about it, really. Oh, yeah, I need a few things. Want to have a look at armors. Nothing much in terms of armor. Can't buy crafting materials. Then again, I can't really use them. Okay. Library is sealed. My personal quarters also gets rebuilt. It doesn't matter what you build inside the castle. All of this gets rebuilt anyway. So you really shouldn't be wasting your money on it. But I have plenty of money, and I spent it, and I didn't even withdraw most of it from the coffers. This is what's going to happen at the end of the game. You're going to have so much money in the coffers that this is what you'll get at the end. You won't be able to spend it all. Spoilers: you lose in the end of Mask of Betrayer. You lose at the beginning of the game of Mask of the Betrayer, but you get it back very, very quickly. Like, as in, the money comes back. You pretty much find a whole bunch of high-end items you can sell for a huge amount of money, and essentially you don't have to worry about money for a long time. Let's begin. There's much to cover. And so that is the latest troop report on the walls and the troop strength. Kana, what news on the scouts? The scouts have returned, Captain. The enemy has been sighted on the outskirts of the keep, and the bridges on the South River have already been captured. Well now, we all know that whoever holds the bridges holds this keep, or at least the way into it. If they try and march up the mountain pass, we can make it hard on them, but with the loss of those bridges, then the advantage is theirs. We need to fix that now, before they get any further. Bishop is right, we need to act. The defense of this keep needs to be our first concern. We need time to set up blockades within the courtyard and ready the walls. We cannot allow the enemy to cross the river. If we act quickly, we may be able to recapture the crossing and destroy those bridges. Doing so would limit the enemy's movements and work in our favour. How would this help? Captain, every moment we gain is a moment to prepare a more effective defense. With our allies still on the march, the difference of even a day could be crucial. Since when do undead worry about crossing the water? Certainly not the shadows or spirits, sir, but vampires cannot cross without aid, and the slower creatures like skeletons or ghouls will be swept along with the current. I never understood that one. Why is a vampire afraid of rushing water? I mean, you can turn into a bat and fly over it. Or, well, a human wouldn't walk across rushing water, but a vampire can just jump over it or something. A vampire can't jump? The land often has such defenses against those that are no longer of it. Even now, it is our ally. We are fortunate that the King of Shadows needs to keep its fighting force together. One of the few certainties we can count on. What else can we count on? That the battle will come at night. The creatures of darkness and many are of darkness, and many must remain there. Know that while this is true of many of the greater undead, such as the blood drinkers and the shadows, not all of them are harmed by the sun's light. Blood drinkers? Vampires, not you! Still, those greater undead form the commanders of their army, and the lesser undead will most likely not attack without their guidance. I recommend that we exploit this weakness whenever possible, Captain. Yeah, get General Ling on the case. How much time? A few days, at best, Captain. Now, unfortunately for you guys, seriously, you're fighting undead. This will work against a human opponent, but against the undead, they can just march across anywhere. Seriously, who's doing this tactical planning? Hell, General Dow has better planning than you, and he's like 5 nukes and no construction dozers. Unfortunately, Captain, we do not have many forces to spare. In advance of your arrival, I sent the Grey Cloaks to the river. Let me handle everything? Jeez, let the player character handle everything. Alright, take a single unit, huh? A single unit? And how will they destroy the bridge when they get there? I can't very well punch that bridge into pieces. Well, quickly enough, that is. Hey. Saitama could do it. One punch! Hiya! One punch destroys it all. Or, you know, channel your inner Kenshiro. Boom! Wata! And the bridge is destroyed after punching it several thousand times. Can you use one of your inventions, Grobnar? Well, if you want to make large stones into smaller ones, you can use a hammer, like the Hammer of Iron Fist. A giant, who has 2 thumbs and is standing many times your size. Or explosives. Oh, like blast globes. If you give me access to the storerooms, I might be able to create some without blowing up the keep, I think. How long will this take you? Well, give me 40 hands, it equates to a score of men, or 40 men with 1 hand, and I can fashion enough for our needs in, about an hour. Let's do it. Very well then, we shall set out in an hour's time, though we're still the amount of your soldiers. Your allied forces have not arrived yet, though we still have sent word about a situation. With luck, they'll join you on the river. Let's form a group and set out. Oh, great. Which unit would you like under your command? I'm going with archers. Units to your companions with these... Okay. Who will be accompanying me? Well, not Quara. Maybe I should, actually, but... Honestly, I'll go with Eleni. As much as the river is a wall against them, perhaps I can aid the land in strengthening that wall. And who else? I'll take Bishop. I'm touched. Good scout is what I need, Bishop, and you're one of the best. Can't argue with that. Alrighty then. Wait, Dagon? He's here? Haven't seen me in action then. Alright, so he's reporting the troop movements. I have no need to outfit myself further. Okay. Prepare the keep, Kana. I'm counting on you. Let's go out and destroy some bridges. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's go for it! Ha ha ha, come on!
Sir, we've arrived at the outskirts. With all this smoke in the air, the enemy can't be far.
Let me stand at the forefront. Or I could go with number 3. I'll go Chaos.
So, you've arrived. We have little time, for your men fight for their lives as we speak.
What, down there? Glad to see you landing your skills.
Save your greetings. The enemy may soon hold these bridges. You need to strike swiftly if you are to succeed. I have spent some time observing the battlefield. Though your men fight in the fields, the true test will come at the bridges.
Oh, those eyes, seriously. What have you seen?
The enemy has the first bridge well defended. Skeletal archers and shadow priests line the rear, while undead warriors block the bridge itself.
I should have brought a cleric, but then again, I don't need clerics. I have fire.
They have yet to assemble a strong force at the far bridge, but what I have seen may be deceptive. For certain, a Shadow Reaver is present there. So tread carefully.
Let's not waste any time then.
Farewell, then. I will return to the keep. Guard yourself well and move swiftly.
Very well.
Guard yourself and return quickly.
Yeah. Let's not waste any time with Dagon. Oh, I should have brought Quara, so I can use the persistent haste. So I could use the 24-hour haste or something, but who cares? Alright, so I've also got this new ability called Eldritch Doom. You know the fireballs that Quara threw at everyone? Well, now I can do the same thing. I can do the same thing with acid or fire. Yeah, I'm going to do this one, okay? Brimstone, fire. No, I could use an Undead Bane Blast, but... Oh. Weird. That was supposed to do something. Am I supposed to do something? Okay, Eleni. I may need your help. Again, really? Seriously, I want you to have your spells ready. Why don't you have your spells ready, Eleni? Jeez, it could cost us the war. If you don't have your spells ready, if you don't have your guns or your spells ready. No, I want to select only one restoration spell. We only need one. Everything else is going to be lightning.
Step up to the fight.
Okay, and then I need you to do that then. Do it. Guns up! Oh, guns up. Come on. Yeah, Undead Bane. Undead Bane Blast. Okay, we got them all. I think we got them. Captain, we're good to see you. As always, we're at your disposal. Who would you like us to follow? Well, I think I'm better acquainted with Eleni. Alright. I'll figure out what to do with you all when the time's right, I guess. Well, we don't have Grey Cloak Archers, okay? Well, the Grey Cloak Archers are probably useful and all, but... You know, you're a fighter, we're all fighters here.
Everyone, follow me.
Again, we'll throw that on. Okay, so my Undead Bane Blast is going to be really, really useful. It's going to be really useful in any campaign, really. Like, if you're going to play as a ranger or a cleric or whatever, the best you can actually do is use have a favourite enemy as undead, or just have equipment specialised against the undead, because you're most likely going to encounter them in any campaign. Boom! Undead Bane Blast. Oh, that's a huge drain on the Constitution. Yeah. I definitely need help. I need help here. Oh, nice. Yeah, drained by 6. Oh, and Eleni pulled through. Can you pull through again, please? Eldritch Chain! Respect the chain! Respect the chain of death! Oh, and the archers got him. Good. Well, okay, the archers are not too bad. I mean, I did upgrade their armor and all, but honestly, it doesn't actually matter what you really do with your troops. I mean, the Grey Cloak fighters and archers were always they're just there. I mean, you know, weapons and upgrades and all are good, but how many soldiers you gather? The only thing that really truly matters in the final battle is how strong your walls are. And that even just depends. And that just, I think, if you have weaker walls, the enemy sends you know, there are more enemy troops to fight, which is pretty cool if you're doing that sort of thing. All right, so I think all these undead for some reason are immune to my fire, which is weird because undead should not be immune to fire. It's kind of like, you know, your primary weapon against them. Boom!
Of course.
But that's all right because you know, I can just, you know, throw Eldritch Spears and stuff on them. No, I want to throw an Eldritch Chain on that guy. And again. One more. Oh! And your Diabor did not go very, very far. It's like, alright, summoning Diabor! And, I'm dead! Yeah. Seriously, if you think you can summon a monster or something like that, don't. Okay? It's not gonna be there for for much longer.
Yes. What do you want?
So yeah. It's like, I think it was a thing about, there was like a spell duel between two wizards. I think it was actually mentioned in an item or something, but two wizards decided to go for a mage duel. So, you know, we're gonna go for a duel. Aha! So he knew the other guy was gonna use, yeah, he knew the, one of the wizards was going to use a whole bunch of, evocation spells and stuff, so he, prepared a whole bunch of, items to make him immune to evocation spells. So, you know, but his opponent just transformed himself into a bear and slices him apart. Yeah. He was also good with transformation magic, so he turned himself into a bear and just killed the guy. Moral of the story is, you're a wizard. You're a wizard. You're physically weak. Unless you're a giant, then you're physically weak compared to giants. Whereas you're actually pretty damn strong compared to humans. Normally, as a warlock, actually, I'd actually be pretty weak. And sure, my constitution score actually be pretty good for a warlock. Because warlocks rely on a charisma, constitution. Oh no, we just lost a fighter. Oh no, we actually lost an archer as well. How did we lose an archer? How did we lose an archer? This is why I don't like having these fighters along. Oh, and now I get all these items that I can't really use. Greater Brawler's Belt. Oh, they modified it. They modified it so it provides protection against a whole range of abilities. Now, if I didn't have this, although I'm actually thinking of wearing it instead, but then again, if I do that, my strength goes down immensely, and I kind of need that. Because you won't get this in Mask of the Betrayer. Spoiler: you lose all your inventory. You get to keep most of your equipped items, most of them. Yeah, I get to keep your shield, but you don't keep your weapon. There's a reason for that. I mean, it's so you can't bring the Silver Sword of Gith, an overpowered sword, which I'm not even using, but you can't bring the Silver Sword of Gith into the next campaign, which makes sense because the next campaign kind of involves the Silver Sword of Gith, which, you know, wouldn't make sense if you had one. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler because, honestly, the Silver Sword of Gith is the plot sword, so, you know, if the sword that's mostly involved with the plot, you know, it's probably not going to be... Okay, I'm going to try this Brimstone Blast again. Oh, nice. I love this Eldritch Doom. It's like I'm launching an ion cannon or something on them. Boom! Ion cannon charging. Actually, no. But so I got the Hellrime Blast. If I get the Hellrime Blast to go with it, yeah, if I get the Hellrime Blast, it shoots out like kind of like a ray of frost. Now that looks like an ion cannon charging. And there's our foes over there. Our foes multiply. Let's begin. Let's destroy stuff. Move in. Fall in. Only got 3 soldiers, but that's alright. I've got a whole bunch of stuff ready to go. Hello?
Master, the Shard Bearer.
Ah, the captain of Crossroad Keep. It has been some time.
Hey, how do you speak without any, artificial enhancement? Unlike the Shadow Reavers, which they sound like they're deaf. It's like they kept your same voice actor or something and didn't bother to filter it.
That is because you judged based only on what you see. Look again.
You are a fool to have come here.
Not as a fool as you, foolish
You may
pizza.
stand atop the battlements now, but know that I have come to reclaim my former home.
It was never yours to begin with, or...
Things have changed, Shardbearer. My king will soon tear through the confines of his prison. His power crosses such boundaries, and may be granted to vessels of his choosing, like me.
What's interesting is that Garius was not against him before. You know, was against the King of Shadows, but now, I guess becoming a Shadow Reaver. Hey, they made their zombies and skeletons bigger. Well, the bigger they are, the more I can slice and dice. You're huge! That means you have huge bones! Rip and tear! Rip and tear!
No, my intention is to kill you. Fear is but sweet excess. Enjoy yourselves here while you can. I look forward to our next meeting, should you survive.
Oh, you didn't use a large purse on your Shadow Priest?
And now, Captain, you will die.
Hiya! Hey-o!
No time for questions, child. The enemy awaits.
Archers, to me! Ah, so we got some scouts, huh? Well then, what do the scouters say? I say, yeah! Shake it, baby! Try again. And Eleni, quick, restoration spell, now! And we're gonna lose all our archers. Yep, we just lost all our archers. Shake it, baby! Yeah! No. Restoration spell. No. Restoration spell, now. Come on! Shake it! Oh, that's a good, nice recovery. And we're gonna do that one again. Another undead bane should do the trick. Missiles will do the trick. Boom! Yes, nice one, Eleni. Alright, now it's time to deal the rest of them. Time for Eldritch Chain without the Hellfire. Maybe I should give Bishop something. Actually, no, he's got point blank shot. Why is he bothering with attacks of opportunity? Alright, you here, do that. You could walk the long way. Could walk the long way, but I'm going to check these remains out. Healer's kit. And all these skeletons are going to die. Thanks to, you know, Bishop standing here. Eleni, you could actually, I don't know, drop a bunch of meteors on them. Now, run away! Actually, no, target this guy. Now, drop meteors on this guy. Ow. You're getting hurt by your own meteors, are you? Oh well. That's fine. Did you summon a meteor storm? Yes, you did. Run away!
Captain, the bridges have been cleared.
You did well. Now let us destroy them while we can.
Meteor storm! Now, apparently if you didn't bring blast globes or something like that, you can have wizards that you can say, oh, my wizards can destroy it. Or something like that. I'm not sure.
Your gratitude is welcome, but again, we have little time. I had to come here, and I made the right choice. A father's instinct still has some value, it seems.
Perhaps it would seem. Let's move the blast globes in. Seriously, these are not very... I want to see how a merchant caravan could cross those bridges. They don't seem very secure. Well, nice job, guys. Cold fusion's on me. Can we actually... Yeah, okay. Next up is the next part of the siege, but... Yeah. Well done. Let's move back to the keep. Cold fusion's on me. Good thing that food dip was waiting for me back on Starship, because, man, have I worked up a big grunty thirst!
Hope they're splitting the kegs now. They'll be ready to celebrate after our victory.
Well, warm blankets and hot food will greet us tonight. No, it won't. Now, if you had Cassidy on the team...
Captain, I heard that you had just arrived. It is good to see you safe.
Now, if Cassidy was here, I think there'd be the romance sequence to start around this point. You know, you'd be on top of the battlements. Wait, why is my keep badly damaged? I repaired those damned walls. But yes, yeah.
Despite our victory, we bring unwelcome news. Black Garius was present, and possesses powers that can turn the battle in their favor.
Yeah, but...
That was to be expected, I fear. His loss of this keep is not something a creature of his ego could easily bear.
Garius can empower the dead, making them stronger. With that power, even their weakest foot soldiers become a threat to us.
Large they may be, but skeleton bones will still break, just as rotting flesh may still be pierced.
But they have higher hit point values. Don't you know anything, Kana, about how the system works? Bones might break, but bones don't break in these games. They just take more hit point damage.
But this talk can wait for later. Come, you must all be hungry. Rest tonight, and we'll discuss today's events on the morrow.
It's not going to work. So Cassidy would come in and he'd say, hey man, you want a bone? We should, bone and stuff. But no. But I once had a romance mod called where it adds in Bishop's romance and Nishka's romance, so you could actually go with the bad girls or the bad guy, the bad boy, and they had their own little romance sequence. But I think it conflicted with the makeover campaign. Then again, it could have been Zaheed and his stupid leveling up thing. Whatever it was, I got rid of that mod. Can't really find them anymore. So, well, I probably could, but I don't need them. What is it, soldier? Oh, meet her in the war room, eh? Of course they would choose to come at night. Yeah, I think we discussed this, didn't we, guys? They would come at night because, yeah. This is how it works. They come at night and they kick your butt. I was gonna sell stuff anyway. Yeah, not like I can get much value out of them. No, I can't sell the silver sword. Yeah, it's worth less than 1 gold piece. Oh, can't even sell the Greater Brawler's belt for some reason. That's my income. Alright, so I got all that. Alright, so I guess I'll cut the video here. Then we shall begin the next fun part of the sequence, the siege of the keep itself. I'm a Stars RJ, and I tip the scales in the favor of Neverwinter, or have I? Signing off!
I like that.